Hey, Rick, you played your game in this league? Hey, what's the rules?
Trying to tell me how to get in the bag. We're going to get in the bag. I'm about to get in it. I'm like, I'm better get a habit. You should know it's automated. I've been getting to it. I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just want to know the conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings. I can tell that
You talking to Day-Day?
Spotty shower since about 7 a.m. here in D.C. and the radar indicates it's going to continue.
That nigga got me muted. Both niggas got me muted.
Sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Philadelphia Eagles. Fielded in the end zone. And no run back on this one. So the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. On first down, Stafford here. And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. Jamal Adams, an all-pro for the first time a season ago, had a fumble return for a touchdown and a pick six last year. And he delivers another pick six right here. And the kick here no good, but a penalty flag is down. Looks like he got run into. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
The point after through the raindrops up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25-yard line. Stafford here, coming off his pick six. It's Kelsey on the ground. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. It's a gain of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. At the 33-yard line. Stafford. Trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
The guard is being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
They got to that one. The defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other.
I don't even know what you're talking
Maybe
about.
starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards.
Oh, no, I don't use that.
How do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. with Sanders. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Did you just say a game better than LeBron?
Coming up on 2nd and 7. Lock gonna throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Miles Sanders.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
Justin Tucker lining up for the...
They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Kelsey, the intended receiver there. But it's going to be 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Stafford. On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line.
Yeah, he is. Hey, the niggas you played, was he good? I've been in this game for 2 minutes and 29 seconds. Guess what the score is? Yeah.
Decision to bring it out of the end zone, gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
I caught a pick 6 the first play of the game with Jamal Adams.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And some
He just put
dangerous
Taysom
territory.
Hill,
Already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. They do get a couple, but they'll be staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word
really
constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose runner pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
Who is this nigga?
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Fourth down, Hill remains on the field as they'll go for it. They're going for it. It's Hill. Lets it fly for Thielen. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And they take possession of the football and have it at their 36-yard line.
2 picks already.
36-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they get another shot here with a 1st and 10. This one caught by Crowder. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
Philadelphia.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
The Eagles 1st down.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Into the red zone, it's Locke. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Locke looks to throw it again. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Sterling Shepard there to make the grab. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead.
Lining up for the extra point.
Now, 1st quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game.
I might get kicked out of this league.
And that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it and scoring it, layups,
Gary
the whole
Trent.
deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over him.
Yeah, they had a picture of him.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble, now great field position. There to stop him, Juwan Bentley.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Yeah, he's got it. And he's brought down. Give him 14 on the play. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
Philadelphia.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now, light a fire under they're these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
They'll try to run it in with Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles.
Touchdown.
Miles Sanders. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Eagles continue to roll. And the route is on here in this first half.
Makes the score Eagles 35. Washington, nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Bro.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
I might score 80 points in this
game. He should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. And look to throw. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
Yeah, that hard inspiration. Since I've been alive.
Here's Hill. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Florida, C.J. Henderson. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. A gain of 6 there on first.
Complete.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. On first down, Locke. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
On second down now. It's Sanders, and he's in for an Eagles touchdown.
Sanders, the ball carrier.
Miles Sanders on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns, and the Eagles are pouring it on. And the route is on here in this first half.
Makes the score Eagles 42. Washington, nothing. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. Oh, now it's free. Hill fumbled it. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. And that one coming on his opening carry of the season. Do you give him a mulligan?
You would like to, but this game counts. If this were preseason, he'd get a mulligan. But this is for real, so not expecting that at all. Gotta find a way to take
this
care
nigga
of
has, hey, this nigga has 7 turnovers in the first half.
Following the fumble recovery, it's locked. It's caught by Sanders.
I need to see it. Probably quitting. the football team.
It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. He stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
And that is
I just incompleted my first pass, bro.
Down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns as his guys continue to pour it on. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And the route is on here in this first half.
Makes the score Eagles 49, Washington nothing. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of.
Hey Reek, would it look bad if I score 100 points this first game?
Taken about 7 yards deep.
Oh, he just scored on me off a kickoff, bro. He was gonna have 0.
Touchdown, Washington. Officially, that goes down as a kick return of 107 yards. What a run. And Washington able to get a score back.
And as we've talked to special teams coaches,
you a fan, bro?
The theme of being aggressive continues to come through, doesn't it? When they move the kickoff back to the 35, it's going to cut down on the number of opportunities. But if you get a special guy, you give him the green light no matter where he goes.
Like, this nigga wants to kick
In this case, they paid off handsomely.
He fielded it deep in the range of emotions. Maybe like, oh, no, don't. And then all of a sudden you see him break it. You're like, yeah, way to go.
Yeah, sometimes you have to remind your head coach
no,
he improved the green light for bringing it out from deep in the end zone.
Hey, Trey, you want to see an ass flipping in Madden? Tune into my screen. In a franchise game.
Lock now on 1st down. The Sanders has got it complete.
You need a different franchise.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's Locke. And that's complete to Sanders. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a first down.
Eagles first down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And once again, this is Sanders.
What's BTPH, Trey?
About a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a first and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now first and goal, expect them to tackle right here on this play.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first.
Niggas you already know.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
That's the right attitude to have.
Throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Once again with Sanders, and this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7.
I'm up 52-6 on this nigga right now.
That was the kind of play that this defense needed because it has not been a good half for them on that side of the football. Maybe they can use that one to regroup a little bit and start to play a little bit better.
Tucker's kick is good. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Or the Lakers game?
Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Anthony Averett picks it. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
Got hurt.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like it. And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And this offense is running away with this one. How about the game that he has compiled here? So he has the 2 receiving touchdowns, and now that is his 3rd rushing touchdown. 3 plus 2. 5 total.
I'm telling you, you and your math can't beat you on that one.
Yeah.
You got it down. But how about the diversity of the day he's had? Just what you pointed out. 3 on the ground, 2 catching them. What a performance.
What a performance. If I get my numbers and colors down, it'll be a real threat.
Just always remember, color between the lines.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying some.
Travis Kelce. He's at the 50, 30, the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Travis Kelce as the first half is winding down. And Washington able to at least knock this deficit down a bit. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Go ahead.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Like I said, I'm the mayor. Go ahead.
Justin Tucker, he has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. This will approach.
Nigga realized that I'm the mayor.
62-yard attempt. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it online, but he came up just shy of the crossbar. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of
that was you in my stream?
Coupled with, you and I both know the special teams.
Yeah, bro, it's always the last game.
Their key plays each and every week to the head coach.
Nah, they get to work at me though, bruh.
We can get it, coach. We can get it.
That shit was
and that came
sick.
together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
8 yards on the pick.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first.
I'm whooping this nigga ass in this game I'm in right
and
now.
in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his
About
running
59
back,
to
let him
13.
create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
For real, how much they won by?
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
Damn.
Block working out of the gun. He gets it complete to Harris. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Give him 30 yards there.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to get a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Second and 11. Another run with Sanders. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming. Shotgun snap to Lock. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders there to make the grab as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Justin Tucker.
Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. Let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
No way.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. But they did. Let's see how they adjust.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Hill, and a little floater there is incomplete. The tight end Kelsey was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Tackle made.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
3rd and 2.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They have the 1st down with that gain of 4 yards. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10.
Yeah, he was just on the mic.
A shotgun snap for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he works free. The 30. Past the 20.
Now you ready for it.
Touchdown, Washington. Nick Chubb, 58 yards. And Washington able to get a score back.
But I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the 1st half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the 2nd half, that got done.
Dodge a bullet. They cover it up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Complete.
Miles Sanders, 42 yards. And this offense continues to pour it on. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Taken in the end zone. And nowhere to go. He only makes it to the 5.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Anderson on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They run it again with Chubb. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, if the coaching staff's done a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
Sanders,
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back.
Oh my God.
And he is into
Miles
the
Sanders
end zone.
might be
Touchdown,
it, bro.
Philadelphia. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Eagles continue to roll. And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game.
That's what the score is. They got 2 minutes left in the 3rd.
And a record that's held up since 1950. This is another person that's tied it. But think about this. Bob Shaw said it in 1950.
80 to 19.
Kellen Winslow came along and tied it. And then, of course, Jerry Rice tied it as well. And finally, we're seeing it here one more time. Phenomenal. In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got to sit back and have a long field to cover. They want to try to put points on the board.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They begin this drive with Chubb. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz it? Do I need to pressure it? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
7 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
On 2nd and 11 now. Hill. Caught. Kelsey, left side. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 16 yards, a 1st down. A couple of 1st downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Now Hill. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Eagles 80, Washington 19.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Hill steps away to his left. Looking downfield for Kemp. It's caught inside the 25. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Travis Kelsey, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And Washington able to at least knock this deficit down a bit. These have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good.
80, Washington 26.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Block off of play action. Being chased out left. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5. Here's Sanders. Sanders a 1st down, still going. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Here's Locke to throw. And that'll be incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield. And it's 3rd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Here's Hill now after the interception. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Taysom Hill, sack.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Washington on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. And again, it's Chubb. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
57 Mike. 57 Mike. What we got? What we got? What we got? 57 Mike. 57. I'm gonna run you hurt. Run you over. 57 Mike. Mike 57.
So here we go on 4th. Hill. And it is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
On down.
On 1st down, Sanders. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Anthony Walker. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Another run here with Sanders. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A quick throw outside by Locke. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Sanders. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the 6-yard line.
They'll go again with Sanders. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football, where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. And now I'm listening to you. So for the Eagles, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener.
I just scored 9 touchdowns with this nigga Miles Sanders.
Meanwhile, for
who, Miles Sanders? The running back for the Eagles? What you mean, what is he? Oh, he a star. That Chargers nigga that won 55-0. Then you say you wanted to play him? I'll play him next week. Jamison Crowder broke his rib. Jamison Crowder on my team broke his rib.